Hello, I am JeongEun Park from Online Lab. Let me start my presentation. My term project is about robust human-in-the-loop task and motion planning. To begin with, let me introduce about human-in-the-loop. It is similar to active learning. At each step, given bunch of unlabeled data set, system asks uncertain unlabeled data to human. With small labeled data sets tagged for each step, the model is trained based on them. So why do we need robustness in active learning? Like this example say robot has to avoid tree and get to this flag. Robot will become ambiguous whether to go past 1 or past 2. However, expert will be uncertain too, resulting in giving noisy level. So this project combines robust active learning with task and motion planning. Like this figure, task is to achieve high-level goal by dividing each task with low-level goal. Our problem formulation is non-prehensile manipulation, where manipulator can only push red obstacles and get to green goal. This is non-prehensile because pushing one can affect other obstacles' position. I use it 5-let with your 5. For toy task, I use it 4 obstacles with fixed initial location. And for the main task, I use it 5 obstacles with random initial location. To solve this task, I first divided high-level global planner and low-level local planner. Say with n obstacles, I made global planner as n plus 3 level classification task. Each option is seen in down here, and I'll come back to this later. As global planner, I trained mixture logic network. It is consisted of mixture of experts, with each expert having predicted categorical distribution and instance noise. To obtain robustness, it uses uncertainty regularization for loss function. It can estimate uncertainties from output of its mixtures, and for human-in-the-loop, I set the threshold first, and if the uncertainty is bigger than threshold, then human annotates. By mixture of logic network, uncertainty can be obtained by its output. MLN consists of mixture of experts giving predicted distribution and noise of each instance. Epistemic uncertainty becomes how different each expert's predicted distribution is, and the average of each expert's estimated noise become aleatoric uncertainty. This model is robust because for noisy data sets, mixture of experts make better representation. I use total uncertainty as sum of aleatoric uncertainty and epistemic uncertainty. Possible cases for high uncertainty is like this, like for initial in training, or out of distribution, or maybe hard problems, or when the data is mislabeled, then the uncertainty will go high. To sum up, given environment state, if the robot is certain, then it just do its policy. However, if not, then robot requests a label to expert. The label data is added to memory, and the robot is trained every step based on this memory. For local planner, I use a heuristic. I think first one and the last one, and the last one before is pretty straightforward. And for pushing the obstacles, if I just said if the obstacle is on the right side, then just push it to the right, and vice versa. To confirm my formulation is right, for the local planner, I made heuristic global planner and tested it. And this is the video for heuristic. Sorry for that, and it seems like it's working pretty well. To test robustness for toy example, I annotated 3 suboptimal and 2 optimal actions during training. The first figure on the top is average uncertainty during episode, and the down one is the rate of how much a human annotated during episode. Even with noisy actions, the model tends to work pretty well. So So after a few steps, it seems to work full auto. And with 5 obstacles with random initialization, I trained a model with fixed step for each step. The model tends to be unstable, but it seems like it's working. So this video is the final trained model, and it is pretty good. And what I found was that I made a lot of mistakes in this right video. And even though I made a lot of label mistakes, the robot tend to learn pretty well. And what I found was that when robot make mistakes, then the uncertainty goes up and it requests human help. So I tell the operator to move back and it do its task again. And I think this is pretty important for safe manipulation. To fix unstable learning problem, previously I just trained the model until accuracy become 90% for every step. The work clock time for training increased, but it becomes more sample efficient since it finished only with 17 episodes. So model becomes stabilized as compared to this figure. But the problem was that it became too overconfident. So this is the video, and I think it is not perfect, but it is somehow working. And for the limitation, I didn't use any visual inputs. I just used ground truth positions for state. And I used pretty much heuristics. And the main problem is that I think there will be still better way to solve this human in the loop task since it is not perfect. So you can go into this Google Drive for full videos. And if you have any question, feel free to ask me. Thank you for listening.